Now, some book review subjects are rather large, others are a little bit smaller, and possibly only with one or two publications to really talk about. But some topics are large, and Mandala is one of those topics. We've already done, I think, 3 book review videos, but we did not do an introduction, and I really think we require an introduction at this point, because the books themselves need to be divided into different categories of study. It's quite easy, it's quite simple, it's not really a big deal once you understand it. It's just that there's a lot of books and they have to be divided properly. Now, the sections are very easy. The first is textbooks. Now, for textbooks, we really only have one at this time, and we've not done a review on it. The book is An Illustrated History of the Mandala, from its genesis to the Kalacakratantra, and that's by the very great Japanese scholar Kimiaki Tanaka. The book was done in 2018. We will do a review on this. Now, the second category, and there's really only 1, 2, 3, 4 categories. So the first is textbooks. The second is exhibitions with publications. The third is Mandala collections in English language. And then the fourth is Mandala collections in Tibetan language. Now, the reason that I'm including foreign language is because the Mandala collections in Tibetan language can be filled with images, pictures. So it doesn't matter that it's in another language. You can understand it visually. Okay, so these are the 4 categories. Now, textbooks, we only have 1. For exhibitions with publications, we actually have 3 that I'm really aware of at this time. And that's Mandala, Architecture of Enlightenment. This was an exhibition that was done in New York back in the mid to late 90s, I think maybe 1997, and I thought it was particularly good, especially for the time. Then the next one is Mandala Circle, Sacred Circle in Tibetan Buddhism, and that was done originally in Switzerland by Martin Brauen. Then it was the publication translated into English, and then a kind of a remake of it was done. It was a kind of a cross. It was at the Rubin Museum of Art, and it was a cross between Mandala, Architecture of Enlightenment, done at Asia Society with Denise, Leidy, and then the Mandala Sacred Circle by Martin Brauen in Switzerland in 1997. So the Rubin Museum exhibition was in 2009. It was kind of a cross between the 2 of those, and a lot of the same images and the same paintings were used. It's possible there were other exhibitions. I'm just not aware of it. I can't think of any at this moment. Now, the third category, Mandala collections, English language. Okay, again, we have Kimiaki Tanaka with the Mitrayogin 108 mandalas. Then we have the all-important Tibetan Mandalas by Bsod-nams-rgya-mtsho, the Ngor Collection. That's 2 volumes done back in 1983. Then we have 3 publications that actually follow that, 3 different versions. So we actually have 4 books in total. Now, for Mandala collections in Tibetan language, we only have 2 publications at this time listed, and both have images on the HAR website, but we have several more publications that are very well illustrated that we will add to this. So this, I hope, will serve as an introduction to the structure of understanding publications for mandalas. So press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and very importantly, help us to keep the lights on, go directly to the HAR website, and make a donation.